Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we just got to wait a couple seconds. We're still waiting for the clerks. She's just a little behind. We need her to set up the tape so we can record it. So everyone can bear with us for a few minutes. I would really appreciate it. Oh, I thought she said that. She's just here. So she's just
Are you plugged into the sound?
No.
I don't have a TV connection.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right. No, we did that. We got that out of the way.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Now we just need the roll call.
Okay. See, this says 6:59. So technically I'm late. Okay, Trustee Gray?
Present.
Trustee Caprio?
Present.
Trustee Rodgers? Present. Trustee Suisse?
Present.
Trustee Nancy Mayor Yurich?
Present. Are there any amendments to the agenda? Is there a motion to approve the accounts payable for the period of April 27, 2018 through May 24, 2018? That's so moved. Trustee Gabriel. Second. Trustee Gray. Any discussion? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Rodgers?
Yes, sorry.
What did you do? Trustee Suisse?
Yes.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Turkey?
Aye.
Trustee Gray?
Motion carries. Reports and communications from mayor and other officers. We'll start off with Trustee Caprio today.
Thank you, Mayor. Reporting on behalf of the Parade and Festival Committee, the Homer Community Fest is happening Thursday, June 21st through Sunday, June 24th. We have a total of 6 food vendors with additional ones trying to apply, but obviously we've run out of space for them, so we will put them on a list for next year. Currently, we have Ruby Agave, Pelican Harry's, Davidson's Cool Creations, Smoke and Z's Barbecue, and Pizza Mia. The bands are all set up for each night. I think we're going to have a great lineup this year. Posters are being hung around the community for both the fireworks night and the band lineup for the Homer Fest. Thursday is the fireworks night with Friday as the alternate rain date. Special Needs Day, Friday, from 2:30 to 4:30. The carnival will be free to all Homer residents and their children with special needs. We have many sponsors who have joined on this year. Ruby Agave will be doubling their margarita donation for all to enjoy, and many other gracious sponsors. Mega passes and wristbands are being sold at the Village Hall. You can contact the Village Hall at 708-301-0632 for more information. We're always looking for adult and youth volunteers, so please contact the Homer Township Road District at 708-301-0246. This can help the children, the youth volunteers who are looking for service hours. And then for more information on the fest in general, you can visit www.homerfest.com, or it's being placed on social media on many individuals' pages. So, Mayor, that'll conclude my report.
Thank you, Trustee Caprio. Trustee Suisse.
Thank you, Mayor. I do not have a report for the Environment Committee, but I have a report for the Parks Committee. Heritage Park Phase 1 update. Work is progressing on Phase 1 of the project, which stands at 75% complete and weather permitting should be complete by June 15th. Please note that the primary entrance to the Village Hall is now the east entrance. Driveway entry signage has been posted, and please use caution when driving in the area. This phase includes completion of the Heritage Circle roadway and a 1.5-mile multi-purpose walking and biking trail. Work also includes stormwater management, utility work, and installation of smart lighting fixtures and landscaping. Approximately 136 new trees will be planted. The update on the Heritage Park 319 grant. This phase of the project will go out to bid this week, and the bid opening is scheduled for June 5, with a project award of June 13th at the Village Board meeting. Work is expected to be substantially complete by September 30th. This phase includes the construction of stormwater wetlands, bioswales, and rain gardens on the east portion of the park as part of a water quality improvement project. These improvements were also identified as solutions to improve drainage in the Woodbine subdivision area through a study we conducted in 2015. An update on the Heritage Park Active Core. We are excited to be putting this phase of the park out to bid at the end of the month. This phase consists of a gazebo, sensory garden area, pickleball courts, tennis courts, and volleyball courts, a bocce ball court, and beanbag toss platforms, a nature/creative play area, challenge course, fitness area, and several different plazas. This work will be phased throughout the remainder of the year, with the first area set to complete and open for use in September. One last item is the Chalk It Up activity event. In celebration of National Parks and Recreation Month, the Parks and Recreation Committee is sponsoring Chalk It Up, the village's first sidewalk chalk art competition on Saturday, July 14th at Stonebridge Park. In addition to a judged sidewalk chalk art competition among participants, there will be a number of featured artists on display. The event is free of charge. Please visit www.homerglenil.org to register. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Suisse. Trustee Rodgers. Thank you, Trustee Rodgers. Trustee Turkey.
Sharon had read the Parks Committee report, so I have nothing more.
Okay. Thank you, Trustee Turkey. Trustee Gray.
No reporting.
Thank you, Trustee Gray. Village Treasurer.
Thank you, Mayor. I have the Treasurer's Report of Cash and Investments at April 30. It's the last month of our fiscal year. We did finish the year with a surplus in the general fund. It had a balance of $4,944,492.50. The Special Event Fund had a balance of $48,235.53. The Environmental Fund had a cash and investment balance of $79,231.21. Motor Fuel Tax Fund had a balance of $2,436,525.42. The Park and Recreation Fund had a balance of $4,007,327.40. The Debt Service Fund had a balance of $2,631,928.29. The Capital Project Fund had a cash and investment balance of $1,024,276.28. And the EAD Tree Replacement Fund had a balance of $355,798.88. The last fund, the Capital Project Bond Fund, had a balance of $14,053,955.87 for a grand total of all funds $29,581,771.38. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, John. Village Clerk.
No report.
Village Attorney.
No report, Your Honor.
Public Safety Officials.
Just a short one, Your Honor. I'll make it quick.
Next, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. I just want to let everybody know this past Friday, May 18th, sorry, here's my notepad. May 18th, we participated in the Cop on a Rooftop event in the Sheriff's Department. It's at 2 locations, one of them being at the Dunkin' Donuts at 14135 South Bell here in Homer. And in total, we raised between the 2 places over $6,400. So as always, Homer Glen residents come through, for charity. So thank you for that, and it was great to be a part of that. So thanks to everybody.
Do you need an eraser now?
A little soap will do the job. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Village Manager.
Mayor, just a reminder that we're going to be doing mosquito spraying.
Yes.
You got that? You want to come back?
See. Told you I'd screw them up.
I know. I'm just trying to keep you on your toes.
Thank you. No report from the if you're going to find those on those other 2.
All right, now I'm doing my report. I knew it was going to throw them off. Village Hall will be closed on Monday, May 28th in observance of Memorial Day. Normal business will resume on Tuesday, May 29th. Illinois American Water will be performing an emergency repair on one of their sewers in the northwest corner of 159th Street and Parker Road. They are anticipating the work to begin tomorrow. Due to the location and the depth of the sewer, they will need to close the north leg of Parker Road. It is estimated that the work will take 1 to 2 days to complete. Parker Road will be closed during this time. Proper signage will be installed to inform residents that the road is closed well in advance of the intersection. Then a community-wide mosquito spraying. Please be aware that the community-wide mosquito spraying is scheduled for Thursday, May 24th. If it rains on Thursday, it will be moved to Friday, May 25th. Residents can also receive advance notices of spray events by contacting Clark directly and signing up through the mosquito hotline at 1-800-942-2555 and asking to be added to the prior notification list. For the Village of Homer Glen, residents will be asked to provide their name, address, and phone number, and this will allow them to receive a phone call from Clark the day the village-wide spray is done. Other than that, I wish everyone a safe and happy Memorial Day, and hopefully it will go like this. So we go to public comments. Do we have anything, Joe? Johnson. John, you're not on the list. Are you going to come up later and ask? Okay. Bob, you're not on the list either.
I know, but put my name in.
No.
You were just saying.
All right. First one is going to be Kendra Weber and Janice Eldridge. Eldridge? Sorry.
They're here with the variance as part of H1.
Oh, okay. If you want, you can wait till we do what we're gonna do and then speak? Or if you want to do it now, you can do it
I don't
now.
really have anything to say.
Well, then that's okay. Then you can grab a seat again, get comfortable, and we'll be with you in just a couple minutes. Joe and Kathy Novak.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Kathy Novak. I live at 15823 West 139th Street. And we have a piece of property that was recently sold on the block. And the people that purchased it are not living there, but they're using it as a motocross track, which is very, very annoying. It's in the middle of a residential block, and they have the motorcycles and four-wheelers going on the weekends, morning till night. And during the week, they start at about 4 in the afternoon and end about 9:30.
Is this under the power lines?
No, it's on their property.
How big of a property is this?
It's 9 acres.
Can I ask the address of the property she's referring to?
It is 15847 West 139th Street. So there's a house on the property, but they are not living in the house. They are strictly using it to do their motorcycle riding. Saturday, they were there all day. There was 5 or 6 of them, all day.
You can look into this.
Yeah.
I'll get your contact information.
Okay.
We'll look into it.
Okay.
I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you.
All right, and then in the meantime, too, we'll talk to the Will County Police to see if there's anything.
Okay, I had called them on Sunday. They came out. They said that there was nothing they could do. They said it's their problem or their property. They can do whatever they want. They did go talk to them. As soon as they were gone, they started up again. We have tried speaking with them. The one neighbors here, they did talk to them, and they can tell you what transpired from that.
Well, I'm taking it for granted it's kids or young adults.
Yes, but there are adults there also. Well, it's, you know.
Are they fixing the house more than
No,
they do it?
no. From what we understand, they're not planning on living there. They bought the house strictly, or the property strictly for this.
No. All right. What we'll do is we will look into it. We'll have the Will County Police involved in it too. Can't make a promise I can do anything about it because if it is their property, they do have rights to it. But we also would like to see exactly what they are doing and what the police can do about it. I'll be with you in 1 second.
I'd like to add to this lady's comment.
Okay.
Well, my question is, I mean, like you just said, it's their property and they have rights to the property.
But we got to find out who is the property owner.
Well, they own it. They own the property. But in regards to the noise, there's got to be some kind of ordinance. We have a dog barking ordinance where dogs, if they bark for so many minutes,
Right.
you know, there's got to be, we've got to get some kind of help with it.
Well, we will.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
definitely look into it and see
Right.
exactly what we can do.
We'll research the ordinance and then get in touch and work with Will County Sheriff and
Okay.
address it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Jim, did you want to?
No, I was just gonna talk to them outside when they go.
Okay. If you want to head on to it, you're more than welcome. Are you on the list? Because the next one says Brett Burrow, and I know you're not a Brett.
Yes, I'm in favor of theirs, and I would just like to add that they have no mufflers on these devices. These are young kids that are really driving these vehicles quite recklessly, and they are very loud. And I will say that this is a beautiful time of year. We like to entertain people in our yards. How would you like it if you had someone next door with these loud, unmufflered motocross bikes going back and forth, constantly from, as Kathy indicated, from noon till 9 at night? Do you think you would enjoy your outdoor life? We moved here because we love the area. It's quiet, it's beautiful. We have this lovely landscaping and surrounding. This has really caused a concern for me and for my neighbors because it's devaluating the property of my home and devaluating my lifestyle. I I hope you can understand that.
Well, I understand it. You've been stuck inside the house all winter, trying to get nice and you can't go outside because it's noisy.
And it's very annoying, so I thank you in advance for taking a look at this.
No problem. We will definitely look at it, like I said, with, there's a few things we can look into.
Excellent. Thank you so
What I would
much.
appreciate is if you could get us your name and address and the phone number for you. And Kathy, if you would just come up here and just put a number down for us so we can contact you, because address, it'd be easier to call you and tell you what's going on or have me come into the office.
Okay, thank you.
Brett?
Yes, I'm other neighbor too, so just ditto to whatever they send you. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's loud. That's why I'm here.
All right, and the same thing, if you could give, I'm going to give respect to Joe, if you can give them numbers, this way it'd be a lot easier for us to be able to contact you. Put it there. I know we have been having issues, that's why I asked you if it was under the tension lines, because it's happening throughout the whole, it's happening throughout Homer, and the biggest issue that we're trying to catch them, but it's hard to.
They're under the lines back there every summer.
Right.
And, you know, we're thinking, okay, here comes summer again, and now we've got a break next door to us, along with that, so it's.
Yeah. We do understand the issue, and we're gonna see if we can work with the police to catch them. And
well, we understand kids are gonna be kids, and we thought that it would de-escalate at this point, but it's not. It's escalating. More people are coming. It wasn't just the owner's son, now it's friends, and we have contacted him. His response is, oh, we're having friends texting us and saying we're having friends coming over, so get ready.
Just a warning.
Get ready, because there's going to be a load of us. And I don't think it's the unmuffled vehicles. I mean, you can't, with doors and windows closed, you can't even watch TV.
Right.
He's
And he's like, no mufflers on the bikes, that's what's the big deal, is they're so loud.
all right. Well, we'll definitely look into it. Joe's got all the information, and the Will County Police will be involved in this too. So we'll see if we can nip this in the bud right away. That's it for public comment. Or did you have something, Bob? Were you waving at me or did you? Okay.
I read the article in the newspaper, and it said that I'm coming in special. Well, I don't look at myself that way. You people are special. I'm coming to go where we are, who we are, and what we will become. The important thing to me is that we keep moving forward. I remember, George, that day when you won, I handed out you. And now we can go ahead with your plan. And it's a good plan. And I believe everybody here understands that home plan is a home of people. Down the earth people. Love their neighbor and myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. All right, we're going to get into the legislation action items. Is there a motion to approve ordinance number 18-022, an ordinance granting all right, one, a variance to reduce a required yard setback for the dwelling located on a subject property from 40 feet to 29 feet. Okay. So trustee Gray, Second? All right.
Second.
Okay, trustee Rodgers, discussion? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Pleasure.
Why?
Let me correct it, because it's one ordinance. I didn't know if we had any discussion. It's one.
Okay, all right, so we're going to go through them all, and we'll have a discussion after each number. Second, a variance to reduce the required corner side yard setback for the dwelling located on the subject property from 40 feet to 19 feet. Attachment 1, Table 1B, site structure bulk requirements for the residential districts of 220, zoning of the Code of Village of Homer, Glen for certain real property located in R5, single-family residential district at 13749 South Venetian Court, Homer, Glen, Illinois. LH case number HG1813.
I so move.
Okay, so 2 is trustee Gabriel,
I'll second.
trustee Sweet, discussion.
That should be. We'll have Gabriel Sweets as the motions for the ordinance itself.
Okay.
That's fine.
So for both, so the first one's Gabrielle, please.
So is there any discussion or questions on that? Okay.
Well, I just want to thank Planner McGinnis for the good details, because any questions I had, I found. Thank you.
Thank you. Good you have feedback.
Okay, if there is anything else, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gray?
Aye.
Trustee Gabrielle?
Aye.
Trustee Rodgers? Aye. Trustee Sweet? Aye. Trustee Lanfair? Aye.
Motion carries. You're all set? Next, this is all the Fiddyment Creek Sanitary Sewer. Is there a motion to approve a permanent and temporary easement agreement for the following purposes along Gougar Road related to the construction of Fiddyment Creek Sanitary Sewer? A, Woolen Properties, pin 16-05-18-200-022 and 16-05-18-200-223. Area of permanent drainage and utility easement to be obtained, 968 square feet, 0.22 acres, and an area of temporary construction easement to be obtained, 971 square feet, 0.022 acres. McAdams property, pin 1605-17-100-021, area of the permanent drainage utility easement to be obtained, 2,965 square feet, 0.68 acres, an area of temporary construction easement to be obtained, equaling 3,630 square feet, 0.083 acres. Bessenbach property, pin number 16-05-17-100-012, area of permanent drainage and utility easement to be obtained, equaling 4,000 square feet, 92 acres, an area of temporary construction easement to be obtained, 4,000 square acres, 92.92 acres. Dole property, Dole E property, pin 1605-17-300-019, and 16-05-17-300-20, area of the permanent drainage and utility easement to be obtained, equal to 400 square feet, 0.9 acres. An area of temporary construction easement to be obtained, 400 square feet, 0.9 acres.
I'd like to make that motion if you agree to the game you're on.
I will read that.
Let's say the same thing.
I made the motion.
I'll second.
All right, trustee Gray, trustee Rodgers, do you have any discussion? Any discussion from anyone? Okay, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Glen? Trustee Gray?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet? Aye. Trustee Rodgers?
Aye.
Trustee Gray?
Aye. Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to approve the attached agreements for Fiddyment Creek Sanitary Sewer Project? A second amendment to the annexation and development agreement with the Forest Preserve District of Will County, FPDWC. Okay. Is there any, or you need a motion on A? Or 1. All right, so trustee Gabriel. I need a second.
Second.
Trustee Gray, discussion.
And Madam Clerk, the mayor votes on all three of these.
That's what I was going to ask, Sarah, is this one, or should I have separate?
Definitely separate, because each of them has different vote requirements.
Madam Clerk, you want to call the roll?
Trustee Gray?
Aye.
Trustee Cabrio?
Aye.
Trustee Rodgers?
Aye.
Trustee Suisse?
Aye.
Trustee Turkey?
Aye.
Mayor Rich?
Aye. Number 2, intergovernmental agreement for a public utility license agreement with Forest Preserve District, Will County. Motion,
I so move.
Trustee Suisse,
I'll second.
Trustee Turkey, discussion. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gray?
Aye.
Trustee Cabrio?
Aye.
Trustee Rodgers?
Aye.
Trustee Suisse?
Aye.
Trustee Turkey?
Aye.
Mayor,
Oh,
Forgive me?
Mayor Rich?
Yes.
prove it for you.
All three, right?
Now number 3, ordinance number 18-023, an ordinance directing the conveyance of certain real property from the Forest Preserve District, Will County. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Trustee Trady,
Second.
Trustee Caprio, discussion. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Rodgers?
Aye.
Trustee Suisse?
Aye.
Trustee Turkey?
Aye.
Trustee Cabrio?
Aye.
Trustee
Aye.
Mr.
Mayor
Mayor,
Rich?
Aye. Motion carries. All set.
50 years and 3 boards.
Thank you, Jim. You have a wonderful evening.
You too, and thank you guys. Here's to prospering Homer Glen.
You dropped something.
Yeah, thank you. Here's to prospering Homer Glen and getting in the big boxes and real estate and getting money and everything to help us grow.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you.
Is there a motion to accept a performance bond in the amount of $295,000, $295,019.25 in lieu of letter of credit as financial security for the Home and Glen Bell Plaza improvements at the southwest quadrant of 143rd Street, Belleville?
So moved.
Trustee Gray,
I'll second.
Trustee Cabrio, discussion?
I have an opinion on this, Mayor. I think we should stay with the letter of credit. I think that's, even though they come up with the same amount of money, whether it's a bond or a letter of credit. But I think it serves the village better with a letter of credit.
In my research, I found out the same thing that Trustee Suisse is alluding to, that, and I didn't know this before I studied it, but with the letter of credit, we get the money basically as soon as we petition for it, as opposed to waiting for somebody to rule on our behalf through an insurance claim, essentially. So while I'm okay with this one today, and I think maybe we should have some sort of policy for going forward, if we're going to allow surety bonds, that we maybe allow them up to a certain amount, and maybe after that larger amounts, we get line of credit, or we introduce some combination, or maybe we put in criteria based on who's issuing the surety bond. I mean, I don't know if these bond issuers have ratings or whatever on what their response rates are to claims. So I think we need to do some more research on it.
And Mike, is the only reason they're doing that is because of the expense being less for a performance bond versus a letter of credit? And really, a letter of credit's only going to be the bank fee, right? For that letter of credit? Or because they're tying up the $295,000?
Yeah, it's both. And for this one, the vast majority of public improvements are in. This is a very small amount. You are correct. It's more of an insurance claim versus tapping a set amount in the bank. So it's definitely a more cumbersome process. I would agree with you that the way the code is currently written is we require a letter of credit or on-board consideration a performance bond. We probably should tighten those up. The industry standard, though, is going more towards performance bonds just because letter of credits are a little bit more complicated to get. So on a new subdivision, for example, I believe a letter of credit would be more appropriate, but we really should make some criteria to tighten up long term.
I don't think we have the legal resources saying if something happens. I think it causes more of a litigation and more expense on the village, but this village's part with the bond issues.
That would be correct.
Right.
Anything else? I agree with what Ray said, that this is something that we need to look into. But right now, I think we should be passed through because you've already working on this thing. We don't want to hold this thing up and look into it. I mean, it might be close to the same, but let's get our ducks in a row. Agreed.
Well, why are they asking for this when they know the village wants a letter of credit? Because it's easier for them.
What also says, I think, is Village Manager Martin's point out, that the ordinance does say this is what you're typically required, or the board can do this as well. So, I mean, they looked at it as an option. In fact, you can probably speak to this as well, is that with the letter of credit, this counts as a liability on their finances. It isn't just this money set aside. If you're looking at the financials, it comes to this letter of credit.
It's less than $300.
They want to construct. Right. It's like a debt.
It reduces your borrowing cost.
Well, they have to come up with the same amount of money in either case.
No, you pay for a bond. The bond is like an insurance policy.
Right.
So
So
it's
they
not
still have to come up
$300,000.
with the same amount of money according to that. Because I says, what's the difference?
Initially, their initial downstroke was just for bonds.
Which would be $295,000.
No.
It's like buying an insurance policy. Your house is $300,000, insurance policy is only $300 a year, basically.
Well,
So
how do
they're
we
paying
know,
for it
okay,
up.
say we don't know this, okay, just to be the devil's advocate here, say we don't know this company that wants this bond, not the insurance company, but how do we know that they have the resources for the 295?
Because they won't issue a
That
bond.
wouldn't exist. That wouldn't issue a bond if they could pay for it. I mean, they gotta watch their money too.
So how does, okay,
Edna needs an asset to place that bond down. And the asset is probably their financial stability.
okay.
So,
Or they could pledge collateral or.
But yeah, that's their collateral.
But, and like I said, with the letter of credit, it isn't so much like the cost, it's the idea that on your balance sheet is showing that you owe someone almost $300,000, which you really don't. I mean,
Right.
And so, as Trustee Rodgers said, if they go out to borrow now to do some more work or something like that, they got this hanging out there and says, so you're indebted for $300,000. Well, they're not. It hurts them from that perspective.
So I have one other question, and maybe to developers amongst us know this. When people come before us and they ask for reductions in their line of credit as they progress through their project, will they come to us and ask for a reduction in their bond? It always has to stay static.
No, that's a policy.
Okay. Thank you.
If I can just add a little bit more information to it, we asked that what other communities or agencies are working with on a performance bond basis, and they gave me a quick list. It involves a number of departments of transportation, including Will County, the state of Illinois, the state of Indiana, and the state of Michigan. They also have been working with the city of Geneva, villages of Villa Park, Romeoville, Sleepy Hollow, the cities of Joliet and Crown Point, the village of Fox River Grove, and also the city of Chicago. So those agencies and entities, government entities, have been accepting performance bonds with this particular company, Edna Development Corp.
Okay, Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Gregg?
Aye.
Trustee Pepper?
Aye.
Trustee Rodgers?
Aye.
Trustee Turkey? Aye. Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to approve the IAW water usage data agreement and water shut-off agreement for non-payment of sewer collection and treatment charges related to the Fiddyment Creek Sanitary Sewer Project?
I so move.
Trustee Caprio,
A second.
Trustee Rodgers, discussion? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Wait, Mayor.
Oh,
Trustee Sweet?
I was just going to say, I don't think we have any choice with how this is.
If Trustee Sweet,
No discussion.
I actually do have a few questions on it, and maybe Manager Mertens can help me with these. I just want to verify that the rate that we're being charged, $100 plus 8.33 cents, is only for new users or tapping on in this area that are become customers of the village.
Correct, this is just for the Fiddyment Creek related items. It's a $100 per month fee, and then 8 cents per user in this new area. we would use that data to then bill future sanitary users. So the Village of Homer Glen will bill the sanitary related to Coconut Creek, and this is for anybody connecting into the new water line that would go down 159th Street. IEW would still bill for the water usage. The shut-off is in case we, the village, ask IEW that we didn't get paid, but maybe they still pay the water bill. If we ask them to shut off the water, there's a certain fee associated with that. We would then apply that fee to some delinquent sanitary sewer. So this is for future users, not anybody currently.
So as far as the shut-off goes, though, the fee that we're going to pay is stipulated in the agreement. But the Part B of 3B, where it says that we will pay the company, IEW, for their loss of water revenues. In those instances where we've asked them to shut off water, we're going to pay them for water that is not flowing through the pipes.
There's a minimum amount that gets billed to their customers, and so if we ask them to shut off the water because we're not getting paid, we'll then take that charge and put it on the end user on our side. Because in that example, IEW would still be getting paid. They can still shut off the water on their own, and then we're not involved in it. This is only
right, but if they shut off the water on their own for non-payment for an IEW bill, they're not compensating us for lost sewer revenue.
Right.
Yes.
And is that pretty standard boilerplate stuff? Or
That's the standard language that they've got with other communities that they have this kind of shared relationship with.
And can I ask one other question? I know we discussed this earlier, but the administrative fee of $100 per month, why did they say that for new users? Because we're doing the billing at our end.
That's a flat fee for us to get the data. It's not per user. It's a $100 fee just to supply.
Oh, flat fee per month for the usage. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. And I have one more question on Exhibit A. It says the weekly maximum number of accounts IEW will disconnect is in its left blank. Is that still being negotiated, or I don't understand why that is blank? Maybe is there? Are they anticipating either doing a lot more?
I think that was left in. I've reviewed it and I gave Mr. Purpose I did a couple of minor changes to it, and that part I crossed out and had a question mark. I think this is something that, again, it's boilerplate. I think that it's something that typically put in there. I don't see a situation where you guys are going to have to worry about maximum overload.
Okay. Any other concerns or comments?
Yes, I
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Sweets?
Aye.
Trustee Rodgers? Aye. Trustee Maxey-Turkey?
Aye.
Trustee Gabriel?
Aye.
Trustee Glen?
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a motion to approve the appointment of Trustee Beth Rodgers as Mayor Pro-tem? It is understood that the Mayor Pro-tem appointment is for 1 year.
I so move.
Trustee Gabriel,
Second.
Trustee Gray. Discussion? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gray?
Aye.
Trustee Gabriel?
Aye. What did you say?
Trustee Gabriel?
I didn't hear you.
Disruptive, vote for herself. Trustee Rodgers?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet? Aye. Trustee Maxey-Turkey?
Aye.
And Mayor, you finish.
Aye. Are we allowed to call her Madam Mayor when she fills in?
I think that's
Second question, Mayor.
very proper.
Sorry.
And right on there for that.
Everyone who comes in, he's...
I did that once before.
All right. Is there any old business? Is there any new business? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
I'll second.
So, Gabriel, Sweeties, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.